Hello and welcome. I guess you all know this is St Croix Lake, Michigan, and I've been farming here for 10 days and I want to show you real quickly what to use as bait, hooks and equipment and where to cast everything you have in order to properly farm. And I will just briefly start off with the blue catfish, which is obviously the biggest fish on this map, which is not very much worth catching, but it can still be pretty fun. You can get a lot of kilograms really quickly. If you want just to fill your net, you go to this classical spot. You have that my marker over there, right to the right of the boat in front of us, and cast some big hooks with crawfish or large cut bait, and you will eventually catch some uniques as well. So this is a very small unique with only 26 kilograms, as you can see. In the same spot we can also be catching sturgeon, which will bite on crawfish. And this is the exact location where I catch my blue catfish and the sturgeon. Of course, there's the other location as well. You must take a boat and go to that fishing in the middle of the lake, and you throw in front of the little village, and especially during the night you will catch lake sturgeon, as I caught this one. And the sturgeon is much better in terms of money and experience, but it's still not the best fish on this map. And we'll take a look at all the other. I was basically in the middle of the water here on the boat, and I cast my jig head with the worm, and I randomly caught that nice walleye. Was casting over here with night crawlers and then shrimp at some point, and I also got some walleye, and you will see the walleye gets too unique here, but it's not that easy to catch. I didn't get any, unfortunately. Now, using the shrimp, you can catch the freshwater drum, which is not really worth it, but it can still be fun catching. The freshwater drum is getting pretty big, over 10 kilograms here. And just take a look at this one. We also have the Atlantic salmon and the American shad, which aren't quite the fish you want to be farming on this map. Now, of course, there's plenty of trout, but they're like in the middle of the water, and you kind of have to struggle in order to catch them. Now, we're on this map for the pike and the muskie, really, and the classical pike location, you know that one. Just take a look at the left of the screen. You will see I got 4 trophies in the row. You will catch some uniques as well, which are very, very much worth it, but they put on a fight. You will definitely need, for the pike and muskie, you will need titanium leather and hooks between 3.0, let's say, and 7.0, maybe even 8.0 for the big muskies. Bring a lot of shiners for the pikes and a lot of large minnows for the muskies. On a good day you will catch around 50 kilograms or even more of pike, and that's a lot of money, believe me. Some really nice money and experience, all in the same spot right here. And we'll be moving on to the muskie, and I've started with the clear muskie, which is the biggest here, and you will see my marker in a moment. You will see my record muskie, my record clear muskie. The muskies get huge here, and they absolutely put on a fight. Use large minnows, some nice 4.0 to 7.0, 8.0 hooks, and you must have titanium leader and heavy equipment, especially with the clear muskie and the muskie. These guys really fight. Now, time to move on to my favorite muskie location for both the classical muskie and the tiger muskie. We're pretty much casting around these two markers I have, and we keep using the large minnows, alright, with the bottom rods, and some lures. If you have some lures, you can also cast that. And around this location, with the proper equipment, you will be getting a lot of fish. And this is why actually it's my favorite location, because I kept getting a lot of fish. Very beautiful trophy muskies and trophy tiger muskies with that huge amount of experience they give you, and the money, of course. We have a beautiful trophy tiger muskie here, but you will see I even got a unique tiger muskie, which is, let's be honest, not an easy fish to catch. I mean, in my opinion, it's not so easy. This is a pretty huge muskie already. And there it is, this beauty I got on Major Popper 42 grams 5.0. Was just reeling with speed 1, popping. Isn't it a really beautiful fish? Absolutely worth everything. Right, we will be moving on to the second muskie location, which unfortunately doesn't bring as much muskie as this spot that I have here, but it still has some potential, and I will show you. I don't really have a marker, but we don't need markers here because it's in that very corner of the map. I guess you know what I mean. Keep using the some strong rods with titanium leader and the big hooks with large minnows. You will eventually catch some, but you aren't able to catch too many muskies in this spot, unfortunately. Same goes for the clear muskie. You won't catch a lot of clear muskies in the same day. Anyway, this is my last muskie I can show you here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon in another video. Take care.